Hello everyone! The ocean is one of the richest and most diverse ecosystems on the planet, covering more than 70% of the Earth's surface. In this vast marine world, tuna stands out as one of the most important commercial fish species. Are you ready to join us? If so, leave your number 1 in the comment section below. Tuna, or tuna, is one of the most important and popular fish in the world. They are notable for their elongated shape, eye-catching colors, and fast swimming ability, reaching speeds of up to 75 kilometers per hour. There are many different species of tuna. Tuna usually live in warm waters of the ocean and are skillful hunters. Their main food consists of small fish and crustaceans. Tuna are primarily migratory, moving between warm waters in search of food and suitable spawning habitat. In terms of reproduction, tuna are typically spawners, with females producing millions of eggs in a single spawning season. This occurs in warm waters where the eggs can develop best. However, in recent years, some areas have seen dramatic increases in tuna populations, particularly in areas that are sustainably managed and have effective conservation measures in place. These recoveries are often the result of coordinated efforts by governments, non-profits, and fishermen to reduce fishing pressure and create marine protected areas. Tuna fishing plays an important role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem and also brings great economic value to the seafood industry. Sustainable management of tuna resources helps control the number of fish in the ocean, thereby maintaining the stability of the food chain and protecting other species in the habitat, when done under strict regulations and with close supervision. Do you agree with this method? If yes, please like this video. If no, leave a 0 in the comments to share your opinion. In addition, the economic value of tuna, especially in markets such as sushi and sashimi, has encouraged fishermen and businesses to invest in the industry. This not only creates jobs, but also contributes to the economic development of coastal communities. The increase in demand for tuna has also encouraged research and application of new technologies in fishing and processing, aiming to optimize production and preservation processes. However, tuna fishing needs to be strictly controlled to avoid stressing fish populations and maintaining ecosystem balance. If overfishing or unregulated fishing occurs, this can lead to a rapid decline in tuna populations, unbalancing the food chain and affecting other species in the marine environment. Management measures such as seasonal regulations, catch limits, and conservation areas are necessary to protect tuna populations. In addition, regular monitoring and assessment of population status is also important to ensure that fishing activities do not harm the health of marine ecosystems. This way, the balance between tuna exploitation and biodiversity conservation can be effectively maintained. Thank you for watching the video. Please give us a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to watch the latest videos. See you in the next videos.
今最初に入れているのは秋になり何に驚いちゃったかは分かりませんが、今大きなマグロに使ってしまいました。おそらくですね、壁際からほんの少しの距離だったでしょうか。
Lobsters are one of the most popular seafoods in the world. They are known for their large bodies, powerful claws, and hard shells, often green or brown, depending on the species and habitat. Lobsters live mainly in cold and clean waters, often hiding in crevices or caves on the seabed. Are you ready to join us? If so, leave number 1 in the comment section below. Lobsters have a varied and rich diet, being primarily omnivorous. They consume a wide variety of foods, including crustaceans, small fish, other marine animals, and aquatic plants. Lobsters often use their powerful claws to capture prey and explore their habitat, helping them find food efficiently. In terms of reproduction, lobsters typically have a seasonal reproductive cycle, with spawning times varying depending on the species and environmental conditions. Female lobsters can produce millions of eggs in a single spawning. However, this reproduction of lobsters can lead to an imbalance in the ecosystem. When lobster populations increase, they can put pressure on the ecosystem, leading to a decline in other aquatic species.
儿子在吃好了饭没？吃。
To maintain this balance, humans often have to hunt lobsters in a controlled manner. Hunting not only helps control lobster numbers, but also protects other species in their habitat. However, this requires sustainable management and appropriate conservation measures to ensure that lobster populations are not depleted too much and that the marine environment is protected. Do you agree with this approach? If so, like this video. If not, leave a 0 in the comments to share your opinion. Using traps to catch lobsters is an effective and popular method in the seafood industry. Lobster traps are usually designed in a box shape with small entrance holes, allowing lobsters to easily enter but have difficulty escaping. When setting the traps, fishermen often use attractive bait, such as fresh fish or other marine animals, to attract lobsters. Traps are often placed in areas where lobsters are abundant, such as near coral reefs or narrow seabeds, and are usually left for several days to maximize the chance of a harvest. After checking the traps, the fishermen harvest the remaining lobsters inside. This method not only helps control the lobster population, but also minimizes damage to the lobsters, as lobsters can be released back into the trap if they are undersized or do not meet standards. On average, a trap can catch between 1 and 10 lobsters per check, but in areas with high lobster densities, this number can be as high as 20 or more. Lobster diving is an exciting and thrilling experience. As you dive into the water, you will feel the silence of the ocean, with only the gentle sound of the waves and your breathing through the scuba gear. The thrill of discovering hidden lobsters in crevices or caves is part of the appeal. Each time you catch a lobster, you feel a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction, as if you have conquered a great challenge. However, lobster fishing needs to be strictly controlled to ensure sustainability and protect marine resources. If not properly managed, overfishing can lead to a serious decline in lobster populations, causing imbalances in the marine ecosystem. Regulations such as fishing seasons, minimum size of lobsters allowed to be caught, and the number of lobsters allowed to be harvested are important to prevent overfishing. In addition, regular monitoring and assessment of the status of lobster populations is also necessary to adjust management measures when necessary. Maintaining a sustainable management system not only protects lobsters, but also ensures that lobster fishermen can continue to earn a living from this trade in the future. Implementing effective control measures will help conserve biodiversity and maintain the health of marine ecosystems. Thank you for watching the video. Please give us a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to watch the latest videos. See you in the next videos.
Catching devilfish has become an indispensable part of many people's daily lives.
This fish often hides deep underground or lives on muddy surfaces and in freshwater and saltwater areas. To catch devilfish in lakes full of water, people have applied elaborate net weaving and fishing methods, bringing memorable memories for generations. Trips on boats that took them out to the middle of the lake area combined with nature exploration created memories of being immersed in the natural landscape. Choosing the right place and time to cast your net has become an important part of the devilfish catching experience. The man talked about the origins of the fish, saying they originated in Asia and were introduced to the United States in the 1970s. When it was time to harvest, the fishermen pulled the rope up slowly and gently. This is necessary because when devilfish are pulled quickly, they can become panicked and dangerous. For the first time after that, he saw many small devilfish being pulled up. Looking at their wide mouth and stiff fins, you can understand why they are called devilfish. Avoid letting fish fins sting your hands as they can cause painful wounds. However, this process of catching fish is done delicately and effectively. The fish were caught on the thick rope and held in the rope as the fishermen pulled it up. As the fish begin to rise from the water, each fish is carefully removed and placed in the boat. An estimated 2 million devilfish are caught each year, a relatively small number compared to their population, but an important part of protecting the environment and maintaining the natural balance of the world. This area. From another method of catching devilfish, Americans have found another solution to deal with this invasive fish. They created tools to hunt them in swampy areas, where the amount of water is quite low, making it convenient to find and catch devilfish. The fisherman follows the presence of the devilfish on the surface of the water, revealing its body from the fins on its head. When he got close, he used his homemade spear and galloped towards the fish. His steps on the swamp felt as light as walking on clouds. When he got close, he lowered the shining spear and caught it firmly on the devilfish's wing. The process of catching fish went faster than before, even though the devilfish was very heavy. At the end, the fisherman was very happy because he finally caught the devilfish. Have you ever thought that hunting devilfish on the water is always easier in areas with more water? We need boats to move, but those brave people constantly search for traces of devilfish on guide boats on the water like real divers. When the fisherman discovered the devilfish, he quickly threw his spear towards the fish with great force. Many people actually ask me if it is good to eat devilfish. The answer is I will show you how to prepare the devilfish that I harvested. We harvested a lot of fish. I'll choose the biggest one to show you. First of all, we will clean it, and then I will separate the fish's belly to remove the internal organs. The skin is very thick and difficult to separate, so you should be more careful with your cooking utensils. After a bit of fiddling with the fish's belly, I was able to cut enough to deal with the fish's insides. After cleaning, we will prepare the ingredients to put in the fish's belly, including onions, garlic, and a little coriander or necessary to create aroma for the fish meat. After putting the vegetables in the belly, I will tie it tightly with string, and then we will put it in the oven for a few hours. Some people have tried it and said that devil fish tastes exactly like chicken. But to be honest, I personally really feel like it's quite similar to shrimp when it comes to flavor. It smells like seafood. The skin is still very hard. I will peel it off and enjoy it now. It was great. This type of fish is not only delicious, but also flexible in preparing dishes. To make this dish, you can start by boiling it before continuing the cooking process. Boiling will make this fish easier to handle. When this type of fish comes into contact with boiling water, its outer skin separates easily, eliminating torment and creating favorable conditions for further processing. Then, you can easily fry or steam it, or cook it in a stir-fry offline. If you want to try this dish someday, leave comment number 3 below to let everyone know.